People, welcome back to another episode. Say you stop somebody's lap, you put right the. All right, good people. Welcome back to another episode of Watch It Happen. So today we're gonna be reviewing this Invicta S1 Rally. But before we get into that, we're gonna do a quick wrist check. Today I have on my Relic Wet, and Relic is a brand by Fossil. Yeah, I just wanted a silver tone watch. Found this one day. And as you can see, if you start looking up all the watches that I wear, I don't buy super expensive watches. So anything you see on here can reasonably be afforded. So, yeah, my Relic. All right. And which my next video is going to be on the Relic because I got an interesting story about their Relic watch. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. All right, so let's get to this, the Invicta S1 Rally. Now the S1 series of Invicta are race-inspired watches. So everything about the watch is inspired by race cars and the racing sport. So in this one, you can really see that in the leather strap. It has these gaping holes in it, because you know it's all about aerodynamics and racing. They got holes everywhere. Put holes in seats and holes in different parts of the car for aerodynamics and to save weight to make them lighter. And so they got these holes trying to be more sporty and race-like on the band. They're functional when you don't sweat as much when you have it on, because you got these big old breathing holes through the parts of your wrist. But they're not functional as far as you can put the pin in them to set space for your wrist. But they are functional for less sweat and heat escapement. So as I said, this is the race-inspired S1 Rally. And so, of course, it has a chronograph on it, which this is a watch that really makes sense to have a chronograph. If you're going to be a race-inspired watch, then you should have a function to time your race, time your laps, time your distance, things like that. So this chronograph actually has a big function in it. I know a lot of people who own watches that have chronographs don't really have a true purpose for using a chronograph. We make purposes for using. I'm a time how long it take me to do this. I'm a time how long it take the person to do it. But in situations where your watch is supposed to be race inspired, you gotta have a chronograph, because you're gonna time your laps if you're in a race car on a track timing somebody running. That's when you'll really need one of these. So this is a tan with I wouldn't say white, but it's a cream dial, and you got the nice tan brown leather strap, and it is genuine leather. You got that nice case back, and the whole case is polished. You only got a little brush inside the crown right here, and so you can see you do have that big old crown on it. This is a 48 millimeter watch, 13.5 millimeter stick. Got a little spot on there, fingerprint. Now this just has the mineral glass. It doesn't have the flame fusion crystal on it, but it is all stainless steel case. And you can see you got the 3 sub dials, which are chronograph minutes, and your chronographs minutes and seconds. Then you got your 24-hour day over here, and you do have the tachymeter going around the second hand of the chronograph. And the tachymeter, that's another distance measuring thing. It's a formula to it. It measures how far you've went after so many seconds, and that's the numbers around the ring correlates to how many seconds, and you plug them into the formula, and it can give you a distance and a speed of how fast you were going and how far you went. So I can never remember that formula, but it's out there on Google if you want to find it and try to use it. And you can see you got the 60 minutes going around the outside track of the dial. And then you do have these brown applied markers on the dial face. And then you have these nice brown hands with the loom on the inside of the hands. You see right up here at the 1 o'clock, you got that S1 logo going on for the S1 Rally Series watches. And you do have a little brush. As all polished, you got a little brush right here on the lugs. On the lug ends, you got a little brush right there on the end pieces. So I take back what I said earlier. For 48 millimeters, 13.5 millimeters. and we're gonna get you a close up of the front and back in that chronograph. So let's go. All right, so here we go for our close up, and you can see that nice cream dial color I was talking about, with the brown applied indexes on each hour. And you see the S1 logo up here in the corner, and you got your 24-hour sub dial right here with your 60-minute sub dial for your chronograph, and then right here you got your 60-second sub dial for the chronograph. And if you can see that brown ring with the numbers in it, that's the tachymeter, the one I said you use for the distance. And it does have, of course, top button to start the chronograph going, top button to pause it, start it back, use this bottom button to pause it. It pauses the time, but the time keeps on ticking. So say you stop somebody's lap, you write the time down for that lap, but it's somebody else that's still running. So you pause it so you can know that you wrote down the exact time, but you keep it going for the next person that's coming. Then when you hit that bottom button to resume, it's gonna catch up with the time. So yeah, and then you can see that polished stainless steel with the brush lugs. And over here we got that big crown we're talking about, nice and polished with the little satin inside. Then looking at the back, you can still see them holes look nice from the back side too. You got Invicta embossed in the strap right here, genuine leather. And you got that cool looking S1 Rally back to it. And you see it's got those I don't think they olive branch leaves, but you know those leaves that's around the cups, the racing cups that they win and everything, race inspired. Got the leaves going up around the S1 Rally logo. Water resistance up to 100 meters, which is about 330 feet. All stainless steel with the screw down case back. And there you go with that stainless steel buckle with the Invicta engraved in it. And yeah, there you have it. Let's get back to it. So we're gonna get you that quick wrist shot right quick. Let me get that relic off of me. That stainless steel buckle. All right, there you go. 48mm S1 Rally by Invicta. Holes in the leather strap, sporty like. What you think? All right, so yeah, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button below. Uploading a new video every Tuesday and the Wednesday. So yeah, that's the S1 Rally by Invicta. This has been Watch It Happen, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.